just fine. Hello, guys. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. It was a mistake to go to Arborstone. Mistakes were made. Hi, guys. Oh, yay, a Merchant Express. Do I have access to the bank yet here? No, not yet.
Me neither. Hayumi's compromising everything we've built.
That child has no appreciation for our legacy.
Since I'm here,
Never should have brought her.
I will go to Lion's Arch. Go to the bank there to drop off some stuff. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Oh, my goodness. Too much headroom. Pardon me. We'll be heading back to the Sandswept Isles in a minute.
Interested in something specific?
No, not really. There we go, we got rid of those. I don't think anyone even buys these, do they? Not even a little bit. Why? Why they can't put a 1 copper value on something like this so it's easy to sell? But evidently that's abusive in some fashion that is entirely unclear to me.
May the stars guide you.
But ours is not to reason why, ours is but to do and to die. Not an especially cheery message for you there, but hey, that's it is. Selves to get some of this crap out of some of this other crap out of my bag.
More violets, I say, less violence.
I could do without ever hearing that voice work ever again for the rest of my life. That would be just fine. I would be fine with it. I might even be enthused about the prospect. We can throw that away. Anything else in here that we can fob off? I don't think so. That's about it. All right. Sorry.
Need a head bashed in?
No, I don't need a
All
head
prices
bashed
are
in.
non-negotiable.
Thank you. All right. We have regained control of our inventory, at least for a bit. For the nonce. Let's see. Yeah.
Interested in something specific?
Grab what little 14 silver, guys. What am I going to spend it on? All right, back to Isles. The Isles. They're all Sandswept and stuff. Where are the Sandswept Isles? There.
I get recognized a lot.
And that 14 silver I just made, now down to 10 silver. Transit costs, you know.
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from
Oh, okay, there. I chose poorly. That's hardly news. Let's drive our hovercraft. I have a new mouse. I hope it doesn't turn into a worthless piece of crap. Like so many of my other mice have done over the years. I swear to God, I do not abuse them, okay? But they never seem to last very long. The latest was a red dragon, which was working great until, of course, it wasn't. The LED burned out.
Well, Commander,
After, I don't
what's
know,
the plan?
6 months,
I
9
think
months,
it's time we set our sights on Rata Primus.
something like that.
It won't be easy
Trying an
getting into that
EVGA
cube.
because every other brand
Got
has
anything
disappointed
that
me
might
so
improve
far.
our chances?
Time to give EVGA
We do
a
have a
chance to
dragon.
disappoint me.
Anyone seen Aureen?
I did. Up on the cliff over the village.
And almost all of them have terrible software. I once wrote a blog post about how incredibly awful Razor's online software was many, many years ago. Synapse, when they brought out Synapse software, it was such an incredible piece of fucking garbage that the company deserved the death penalty, the corporate death penalty. That's how awful it was. You had to create an account. An online account to use the software to control your mouse. And then they had accounts being locked, so people couldn't use their mouse to unlock their mouse.
Aureen, thank you. You made a big difference down there. We're going to need you in this fight, but honestly, I don't even know where to start. What we
She's got a
need
big
is
club
more
at the end of her
intel on
tail.
main
I don't think the
complex and
current
its
Aureen has
defenses.
that anymore.
Heartless fools. You will pay.
Ah, I'm tripping balls again, aren't I?
Is this what you're seeing right now? Well, I had no idea you could. Oh boy.
Commander,
I'm gonna throw
what
up.
are you seeing?
A large parabolic dish and a bunch of Jokos awakened. Work's cut out for us.
I'll bet that dish is a communications tower. Probably how they coordinate their forces from the main structure. But how do you fight your way into a giant floating cube?
I had a thought about that. Can you reach out to Saida? Tell her Joko's got a foothold in Rata Primus, and her airship would be a big help in getting inside.
Smart.
Fucks with the
I'll try to
mouse.
catch a
Fucks with the
ride while
mouse
I'm at it.
after.
With Blish and Gorik involved, I'd rather be biting my nails close by.
Return to my allies. Well, not really my allies. After all, it includes Bram.
Bad
Who isn't
news.
an ally
It's
as
more
much
than
as
a
a
few
yoke.
awakened holding out in Rata Primus. They've taken half the territory around it. Plus, there's still plenty of inquests to worry about. We'll have to soften them up before we move on to the main complex. First, we disable their communications tower. Stop the inquest from coordinating ground attacks like they did here.
I've scouted it. There's a pipe you can follow from the tower to an underground entrance.
Perfect.
Wow, how very
we'll
Bond
need to
villain.
figure out how to deal with the shield around the main complex.
My char will support you. Any structure you take will hold, so they can't repair it.
I'll stay with the Olmecon, in case the Inquest make another attack.
Good. You too, Bram.
Me? But
I'll want you with me when we assault Rata Primus. But for now, the Olmecon need all the help they can get. Besides, I'll attract less attention alone.
you're the commander.
I am small.
Nature favor us all.
Yes, nature favors all. Gather. No, that's the event. Locate the underground. Okay. I can see my house from here. I told you. That joke. Shark. Finished up the events. I didn't finish up the bounties. Oh, we've got a case of the crabs, a rather bad case of the crabs, it seems like. That's not actually where I need to go. Locate the underground. Pipe. Nope, that's a cave. I must have missed it. That's gonna be it. Oh, this is not great. I should not have just simply freaking dove in there. That was a mistake. All right. Get out of combat, and then we will work our way in as
Infuriate!
invulnerable. Hey, you came out after me. Don't tell me you're all invulnerable. Shit.
Take them out! Infuriate!
6 feet tall!
Shoot him with your Death Star beam, thank you.
Infuriate!
I thought this was the way in, that there was a way to get in from there, but evidently I was mistaken. Okay. Well, they had to die anyway because of a reason. And I'm not sure what the reason is. Oh, great. He's fighting the Moa. Locate the ground lab connected to the comms tower. Via a pipe. Pipe that I was looking for, I guess. Alright, where's the freaking comms tower then? I really was sure that was it. But maybe it's up above, actually. Mm-hmm. Gonna work out an ore up there. I will get that if I can. He's shooting at me. Pipe. Over here. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. No, it's not. Unless this is going to bring back a big green circle again, which it does. Okay. Big green frickin' circle. Less helpful than it might be.
These storms threaten all life on the island.
It opened. Okay.
Rona's right. Well, I share your reservation, Gower. The safety of this village must come first.
Oh, it's the suppressor golem again.
Already weakened from the Asura invaders.
The buttons.
Confront the Jinn and stop him. If you can, find out what invoked his rage.
Alright, we need either all three on or all three off. I think all three on.
Ah, Outlander. Good timing. We could use your help.
First one down.
Welcome, crew members, to another bright day in Lab Alpha 19, creating yesterday's tomorrows
And this
today.
person is trying to solve it, and I think only one person can solve it at a time. I'm not sure, but now it looks like they're going back and forth and none of the lights are changing. Each person's got to get it for themselves. Alright, well. This button changes 1 and 2. I'm moving right to left. That one changes 2 and 3. That one changes all of them? Is that right? No. Changes 2 and 4. So they should give us 1, 2, and 3. It does. That swaps those two. Alright.
Imagine communications technology enhanced by
Good
the unique
evening,
high-flying
minion.
abilities of Kralkatoric's minions.
Minions! She just said minion just
They're
as I said
hive-mind.
minion. What a
I
coincidence.
wonder if that ability is something Kralkatoric absorbed after Mordremoth's death. Some piece of its magical nature?
Alright, that is swapping 1 and 2. Swapping them, I think. Let me, Let's get Bot Boy out of the way. Well, that swaps 1 and 2. 2 swaps 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3, 4, and 5. 4 and 5. This one's gonna take a while, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, very nice. Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to get back to doing that again too. I need to because I only have 2 of the sigils. I have 6 runes and 2 sigils. Wow. I got it open. I just fucking.
Fast, efficient, reliable. We are the future
I
of
had a route
communications.
that gave me like 11 a day with just a little bit of crafting and no expense other than crafting. There was a Reddit thread about it where the guy had a list, basically of just make these things and then turn them in these 3 or 4 locations, and it's like 11 a day. So that'd be about a month of it per set, which isn't too bad actually. Venture deeper into the labs.
All the
Disable
preposterous ideas must have been those grunting halfwits in marketing or finance.
Doesn't matter now. The data's in. Ugh, we'd get better connectivity using carrier pigeons.
Hologram controllers. Let's see.
Funding.
I can't save
Best
any
case,
of them.
we're fired. Worst case,
Well,
we
that's
get
right. It
fed
turns
to the
them on
carnivorous
in there.
chickens in Lab 6.
So currently, it looks like they're all off.
Hey, the experiment's running. Did you do something?
Not me. You think?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Maybe they'll go away.
I'm going to back off for a second if they're pressing buttons and see if they see if I see animations. Hopefully I won't. Doesn't look like I do. It looks like they're both spitting them at the related targets. So I should be able then to hit this, and they'll both shoot it at the right-handmost target. And wait, there's 4 targets there.
I hate working with live specimens. Always flying into walls, smashing glassware.
Leaving bloodstains after decommissioning.
Okay, so we
Precisely.
have the rightmost lit in both cases, and here it lights. Okay, then the middle 2. Which one did this go? Then this is going to probably turn off. Huh. They're not the same. That's not making me happy.
Hey, the experiment's running. Did you do something?
Not me. You think?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Maybe they'll go away.
So we've got all 4 lit on the right-hand side. Is there another set of them over here? No.
I can't believe we have to prod brainless. Oh, look out. It's doing it again.
Intolerable! Surely we can find a test subject that's not so moody.
I have no idea what did that. But it's open. Forgotten cache, hey? I'll take loot. I'm not too proud. Although if you've been watching this show for a while, you know I'm happy to take freebies. Venture deeper. I would like to. Guys. New event nearby. Oh, well, I'm up here. Venture deeper. What the fuck just happened? It says venture deeper. I don't want to. I can't. I'm up here. What happened? I have no idea what happened. I mean, it teleported me. I know that much. I mean, I needed to get up here, but now it's not telling me what I'm supposed to be doing, and the green star is inside, where I'm not. The one thing I really deeply want from my MMOs is pretty simple, really. It really is pretty simple. The one thing I want most is I want bulletproof fucking quest mechanics. Not this goddamn horseshit. Well, they're here too. Uh-huh. They ended up here, too. I don't know what the hell's going on. Fuck. The road to Rada Primus. Use the maintenance portal to get to the top of the communications array. Set the power level to 1,000. I never got a chance to do that. Then use the portal to exit the lab. Access the comms console, then listen to the message from Gork. I never heard that. Fuck. In other words, it fucking bugged out. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. I guess I have to go back in. Thanks for nothing. Some of the access the comms console, listen to the message, access the communication core to overload the array. Yeah. Then use the maintenance portal to get to the top of the communications array. Well, I did none of those things. Oh, I am genuinely jealous. This is not going great. I made a conscious decision that it would be much faster and easier for me to do the runes and sigils because of my extremely alt-friendly nature. And so I went with those. And I don't regret it, but it does mean that... is this where I was supposed to be? That didn't open for me. Okay. Yeah, right. I was going to say, well, for me, the hard part is, and then I realized what the hard part actually is. The hard part for me actually is I don't raid. The other alternative is PvP, right? Let's see if this fucks me again. If it fucks me again, I will be raid quitting for the evening. Just I'm going to get ahead of my bad behavior for a change. Is it open? Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's what I would have to do. And
okay, Tiny.
At least
I found the control panel.
This is what I did not get last time.
Before you shut it down,
the message, because
maybe we should check if they logged Gork's distress
scripting language isn't robust, which is my least favorite thing about MMOs ever.
If you can hear me,
It's
Brother and I are trapped in lab, main complex. Won't be long. The Awakened find it. We're get their hands on the... Where is everyone? Honestly, I'm beginning... You're all ignoring Just, please. Hear me? Send help.
That's Gorik. Still weird. But Commander, you've gotta help him and Blish. They're not bad people, I swear. I don't know why they're working with the Inquest.
Yeah, that's to me, that's the biggest thing that they can't do.
I promise.
You just cannot have your scripting fail.
Communications array deactivated.
Commander, it's me. I've got Captain Sly here for you.
Now it's showing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Commander, Saida here. We're still a ways out, but we've got our first look at Rada Primus.
Well, I also have a problem that occasionally
thrilled.
I will get the
I
disconnect
prefer to
at
fight
the end
with
of an instance,
unfair advantage.
and
This doesn't look to be one of those
I will
fights.
spare you yet
Central
another
part's rigged with
shrieking
some kind of
rage
shield
fest at
linked to 3 other
ArenaNet
structures.
for their
They're west,
either inability
south,
or
and
unwillingness to
southeast
fix
from
it.
the cube.
Probably where they house the shield generators.
The last time I had it
Long as that
happen,
shield's up,
I was
I
bringing
won't be able to
a new
get my
character
ship anywhere
over
close.
to
Understood.
might have been this
I'll
character.
take care of it.
Over to
Commander out.
to Cantha. And what happened was you finish the introductory quest, you know, the jumping from boat to boat to boat to boat in midair, and you're laying on the sandy beach of Cantha, and up comes Rama, and he rubs his chin and adjusts his hat, and then you go to jail. Except I wasn't going to jail. It would hang and boot me out, and I'd be back on board the ships, and I'd fight my way through, and same thing happened 3 times in a row before I finally got through. It is, to my mind, unforgivable, and yet I keep playing. They either are technically incompetent or don't care enough to fix it. And either one of those is really crappy. You know, people always say something is an insult. That actually kind of is an insult. Enter the Deimos, Eastern, and Invariant Labs. I have done this twice, once maybe a year and a half ago, with people, and it's so much better with people. Basically, all of the Living World stuff is just better with people. Yeah, I agree. It would be nice. I understand that they don't want to put large numbers of people to work on that sort of stuff if they could be working on features, but I'm not sure what features the systems engineers are working on. You know, the core game functionality engineers. And many's the time, and many's the MMO where they use, we don't know how to, the person who wrote that code is long gone, and the comments on it aren't very helpful, and, oh really? Well, I guess being a software engineer isn't just as easy as you thought it was, because every software engineer ever has had to fix somebody else's goddamn code. I had to do it, and I was a freaking IT engineer. I have to enter the lab. Deimos lab. Oh, perfect. Stop shooting at me.
I'm incapacitated.
I did once write a one-line piece of code that I could only replicate in like 8 lines, and I had no idea why it continued to work, but it worked perfectly. So yeah, I do understand that. But and I'm not even a coder. I mean, computer science degree and all, but I didn't code professionally, other than mostly shell scripting. Alright, where's the freaking entry to here? Down below? Maybe. Okay then. Well, we'll try this one first. How about we change that up?
Now this is a find.
No, I was an IT engineer. Did shell scripting, occasional bits of system programming. And most shell scripting was always starting with somebody else's code.
Rare and valuable.
We're back up to 249. Difluorite will hit 250 with one more, and that means we'll be ready for the necessary amount of difluorite for getting the sky scale. I mean, I coded in college. And then, like I said, sort of ancillary stuff professionally. That was unsuccessful on my part. I have failed and I feel shame. There we go. Alright. I'm starting through seasons of... Well, what I'm really doing is going through Season 4 so that I can get to work eventually on the sky scale. I'm sort of... As I go through it, I'll be working on the Seasons of the Dragons to get each one to Tier 3 to get the 250. So, last night... side stories. Wrong one. Current events. Seasons of the Dragons. Sandswept Isle. I got to Tier 3 and got the 250 and spent 75 to get the prototype rewinder. And now this will put me this close, so I'll just need some bounties and a race to finish out the island. So I am making progress towards it. In the Seasons of the Dragons, I did get the Ascended Weapon Chest, and so as I go through Season 4, I'll sort of wander and meander my way towards the fragment of prismatic light. Yeah, that's what I'm doing the Season 4 stuff. Is exactly for that reason. Is to get the 250, because I know how unpleasant it is to get the 250 the other way. Having done it. I'm assuming this is where we actually go in.
Take them out.
Oh, there we go. Hey, fat buddy. I haven't yet finished it off on my main account. I've got like 4 or 5 that I'm mostly done. And good evening to you. Gain access to the lab by activating door controls.
Attention crew. 87 days have elapsed.
Oh, yeah, this is the one that's the hardest, right?
Or
I think.
security issues.
Oh no, this is the one with the portal.
First. As always, direct any safety issues or emergencies to... Keep up the good work, and remember,
One of 4 door controls. Okay, now reset the entrance portal. Okay. And this is turn twice. And shoot, and that's the exit portal. Alright, that's 2 door controls. Turn twice. Shoot. Reset entrance port. Alright, that's shooting it here. There's got to be another... Did I miss something over there? I did. Turn it once. Okay. Turn once. Shoot entrance port. Right. Door control. Okay, got it. I think. All right, that's 3. That should do it, I think. That did not do it. I didn't reset it, that's why. It's going to turn it twice, isn't it? And we hit it again, and that should... There we go. Disable the power. Disable the invariant enclave's power generator.
You'll be doing that one for days.
Oh, please don't kill me.
Okay. You asked so nicely to not die. I'm going to I will let you not die.
Infuriating.
Shield capacity at 66%.
We have a forgotten cache.
Now this is a find.
I will escape. Like that. Because I'm just cool like that. But I am like that. Alright, that's 1. I have been avoiding going for the free legendary amulet because my memories of a couple of the end of Living World Season 3 fights are so horrible the worst MMO experience of my life was the fight against Codicus in Living World Season 3. I have guessed that my death count was between 120 and 160. I just death marched it. I got like 60 deaths in and almost rage quit the game. I said, no, if you do this, I'll never finish it. No, I'm a better player now. I'm a lot better player now with a lot better builds. So it'll be easier.
A friendly reminder from the administration. Rumors of invading forces in the
But
area
I'm coming in with such an anger hard-on about
entirely
it.
safe. Please continue testing and back up all data
And
on central
yeah,
console
let's never
in
use
case
the
of
phrase
unexpected
anger hard-on
events.
again, if that's
Keep
all
up
right.
the good work, and remember, we
But
care.
certainly I could see myself taking you up on that. If the alternative is a brain hemorrhage. Yeah, a lot of the Living World season stuff is perfectly fine with 2, and just does not feel tuned for 1 at all. But it varies. Some of it's fun and interesting and cool, and some of it's okay. But some of it is just brutally, unexpectedly difficult
On the main
for
network
1.
seems rather suspicious. It makes sense that the Awakened would want to control the ground labs to support their forces in the main complex. What if management knew we were in danger all along, but wanted us to keep working until...
It's not
Are you
Buka.
suggesting our overlords are nothing but cold, calculating slave drivers who would squander the lives of valued
I
personnel
thought
for the sake of a few
to
extra bits of data?
I'm being naive again, aren't I?
to do Season of the Dragons, I thought you did.
Infuriate! Take them out!
Huh. Well, that would be worthwhile for sure, because that was the worst fight I've ever experienced in any MMO ever. And there's nothing close. Telka's log. Flop's log. Smarter than you. Ah ha ha. That does sound like a... Oh no.
I'm incapacitated.
I'm not. I'm capacitated. I am filled with electrical energy. I am capacitated. That's a science joke. Elevator controller is smarter than you, yes. Oh, this is not good. I think I may have, Where's the charge dispenser? Maybe? Okay, maybe now that. Back up to the... Oh, there we are.
Call me cynical, but the directive to back up our data on the...
No! Please!
The closest I've ever come to permanently rage quitting the game was due to Narcotica's fight in Living World Season 3. It's the worst piece of content I've ever done. I've played some weak-ass games and done some shitty content in my life. Boing. Okay, that's not. Let's see, where do we go from here? That was suboptimal. Try that again. All right, that deposits me over here.
No, please.
I need to get in there. That's how you get out of there. How do you get into there? Stupid awakened. Daily Sandswept Isle Awakened Slayer. Well, go me.
This is a find.
No, that's not what I wanted. That's better. Well, marginally, somewhat, sort of better.
Take them out!
Well, that was... Okay, how about... I interacted, why is it not off? Did I miss something? Okay, got it. Got it. Think I got it. Think I may have it. I think. Occasionally, I think.
Shield capacity at 33%.
That's 2. Hello there. I've never heard 2 cats yell. I have heard 2 cats yowl, however. That's noteworthy enough. Usually they're fighting. You know that sound they make when they're going to be fighting? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What's the purpose of the maintenance door? That bounces me back. This is, yeah, I am working on what amounts to a quest. I'm currently disabling this shield around a building. This is from Living World Season 4. This is the second building. I could have sworn there was a way to open that door. That's the elevator controller. That's the maintenance door. Do I just leave now? I can't remember. Yeah, I just leave.
Outlander, we'll keep watch.
Thanks,
Make sure
you
the
keep
invaders
watch.
Don't repair their machines.
Oh, 9 years. Yeah, you've got a lot of catching up to do. I actually kind of envy you. There's so much good stuff. Now, there's some stuff in there that's less fun or frustrating. Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire. Although I like the conflation of them. That's actually, in certain ways, is superior. You will note, if you choose to get back into it and pick up the expansions, there is a big jump in difficulty from what you will remember when you go to Heart of Thorns. It's less of a nightmare now. When it first came out, it was like, oh, okay, well, here we are. We're level 70. We're level 80. Here's the Zaitan fight. Oh, and here's, oh my God, where the Heart of Thorns is way up there. It's less bad, less of a jump than it used to be by far. But it is a significant jump in difficulty. Yes. Path of Fire, if you do just the first quest, that will get you the first mount. That will get you the Raptor mount. Although now you also get that just for owning the game, you get that at level 10, I believe. Yeah, they added the Raptor at level 10, or if you have a previously existing character, the next time they hit a level 0, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah.
Greetings, Lab Alpha 22. The administration is
If you've got any questions about what they've been doing for the last 9 years, feel free to ask. Do not delete any of your old characters.
Applications. Keep up the good work.
The birthday presents are great. The dies you can get, I hope you had a lot of alts, because you're going to get a lot of die packs.
Of new abilities after absorbing dragon magic.
I'm sort of getting what I'm doing. This is my alternate account. I have a main account. I'm not well. I have 27 characters, one for each elite spec. And this is my alt account. Thank you very, very much. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and sometimes complete and total unfunction. You are most welcome indeed, and thank you very much for the follow. That's 2 cats yelling. I think I'll go with 2 cats. Yes, like I said. Well, the thing is I actually enjoy the process of leveling. So for me, it would be, oh, I'm having fun with this. These characters are good. I kind of feel like leveling another character. Oh, character slots are on sale. Slaver. By the way, right now, character slots are on sale. And I have 9 characters on my alt account, 1 for each class. Yes, I'm nuts. So what I am doing right now is I'm working my way through the Living World Season 4 chapters, because in each chapter, if you do enough stuff in the chapter, you get 250 of the currency, and you're going to need 250 of the currency for the Skyscale. I only have 1 currently. No, take that back. Basically 2 currently parked at chests. 3 if you count the home instance. For those who are not familiar with it, they added to the engineer, they added the mechanist class in End of Dragons. And that's what I'm currently playing. My mechanist on my alt account.
Would you want to handle those?
If you name your character Golomancer Glebe, you kind of have to, make a mechanist.
Infuriating.
Disable the eastern con. Oh, you're gonna shoot. Oh, you want to? Oh, sure, shoot at me. See if I care. He's big. I can't get through there. But I can get through here. Ah! A very internet-aware character name. Where's my bot? Oh, that looks like fire. That's worrisome. I think I would like to avoid the flaming fire of death. Ow. I really don't think it was necessary to set me on fire, sir. Setting me on fire, I think, is a display of petulance. I have done this before, but once a long time ago, and once maybe...
Shield capacity at 0%. Warning, critical failure. Consider deploying active measures.
I see the shield is down. Nicely done,
Outlander,
Commander.
we'll keep watch.
And just in
Make
time.
sure the
You keep
invaders don't
watch.
repair their machine.
Perfect. I'll meet you at the Omicron village. We'll need their
Yeah,
help to make our move
I always
on
enjoy the
Primus.
moment of inspiration when I
Permission
come
to
up with a
board.
name and a character conception. I would wait for EOD to come on sale again. If it's not on sale right now, I would check. I got it for, I think it was 10% off, which wasn't a bunch. But hey, a sale is a sale. For the alt account. The road to Rata Primus completed. Board Saida's airship. Well, let's get rid of all of the stuff in our bags first. Hey, we're back over 250 because I have some that won't go into my material storage. All right, we got 5,250 karma. Don't worry, it comes and goes. That's an old man joke.
Quite a reward.
More karma for me. Put as much of that stuff in the old material storage as possible. And well, I mean, you don't have to do the story on alts, for sure. I mean, you get benefits for doing the story on the expansions because you get mastery points and the like. But the basic story, I mean, it's worth doing to level 10. You get a key. You get a Black Lion chest key. You also get another one, I think, at 40, 60, and 80. I have not... The Heart of Thorns is the only content in the game outside of raids and strikes that I haven't finished. I have the last fight to do. I haven't gotten back around to doing it. When it was originally live, it was buggy and almost impossible to solo. So I never finished it. So I still have not finished the very last mission for Heart of Thorns. But I have done all of Pathfire and EOD multiple times on EOD. Yeah, that's the thing that it makes it worth doing is the mastery points and access to stuff like that. My biggest issue with the story, actually, is back to Saida. Is in End of Dragons. The first time you're doing the story, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Really well done. Second time, okay. But every time you're working through it, they have these really long narrative sections, and you can't skip them. And to my mind, forcing people to go through totally passive equivalent of watching a cinematic and not being able to escape out of it is terrible game design. Right, yeah. Oh, I tried it. I've tried it multiple times, and I am the opposite of the ideal player for it in that I can't stand anime. Please don't hate me.
Feign civility, yet speak nothing but treachery and lies.
I just can't stand it. But I tried anyway, and I got into the 20s, and at some point the main story quest, the MSQ, took me into a dungeon, and I had to do a dungeon, and it's the worst dungeon experience I've ever had. Not a single word was spoken, no one griefed or anything like that. It's the instant I got in, they were gone. Poof. And I spent the entire 5 minutes chasing them. I couldn't see what was happening. I rarely managed to have time to get an attack off. It was over in 5 minutes. It's the worst dungeon experience of my life. The next quest in the main MSQ required me to do another one, and that's when I quit. Yeah, I understand, and a huge amount of the time is spent. And Guild Wars 2, copying that is not a good idea. There's a part in End of Dragons where you have like 6 recordings you need to listen to, and from a story point of view, they're great. They're terrific. They explain a lot of stuff. They're well performed. It's awesome. But you have to listen to each one, and you can't start the next one until the previous one stops. So what does it encourage you to do? You start it, you exit the game, and re-enter the game, and it's finished. And it takes about the amount of time it would take you to listen to 2 to finish all 6, but you have to quit out 6 times. That's bad design. If you've got a game mechanic that actively encourages your players to log out, to skip it, you have failed as a game designer. I would like to continue my story, The Charge. Pretty sure I need that. Want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Side stories, current events, Seasons of the Dragons, Sandswept Isles. Yeah, I need to finish The Charge. All right, let's go. Charge of the Light Brigade? Charge of the Heavy Brigade? Yeah, I wasn't too far into it. I was in the 20s.
Hello, are making
somewhere.
headway, Commander. Inquest and Awakened are so tied up with each other, they don't see us coming. We're cutting right through them.
Nice work.
And frankly, the gameplay was...
I'll check in as I get the chance.
Hey,
banal. It's the most vanilla
ride, I see.
MMO gameplay experience.
Captain Sly's the best.
With the added lack of benefit of a
I know
2.5 second
is shutting
GCD.
Down Joko's gate hub.
It was just
Please don't
not
forget
interesting.
about Gorik and Blish, okay? They need help.
3 key
but they
rotation.
also know this place, so maybe they
At the
can
time,
help us too.
It was just,
I'll do my best.
It just didn't work for me.
Brings up a good point, though. We
Well,
know
the way I like to
been
describe it
causing
is,
trouble inside, but we don't
millions
really
of people
know where
love it.
things stand.
They're enthusiastic. They
Any
play
way to
all the
find out?
time.
The Inquest
It has some great
always big on
system
keeping
design.
records.
It is,
Probably a good idea to check what's been logged on their
I
consoles.
think, undeniably a great MMO, and I fucking hate it. Yeah, I agree with that too. That
we can help.
It has, if it didn't have the built-in audience, well, the same thing is true for Star Wars: The Old Republic. If Star Wars: The Old Republic didn't have the, laser flashlights, nobody would be playing.
The lightning's taking out the turrets, so it should be a piece of cake.
I don't specifically remember much about this. I remembered about the 3 previous little sort of mildly puzzle instances. I believe all I have to do here is basically just run.
This place is huge. Where do we start?
Check the labs for security consoles.
Attention. Lockdown protocol in effect. No ingress or
Search the North Lab. This is not the North Lab.
Not gonna make it any easier
This is
to
the
get
Southwest
inside.
Lab.
Every lab I've seen has emergency passcodes that'll get you in, even during a lockdown.
I will
See if you can
respond
find 'em.
after I kill everything.
No, sir. Just golems. The ones that aren't already smashed are acting weird.
That's not creepy at all.
Take them out!
Take them out for a nice snack. Alright, that's one. Let's get out of here, guys.
Catastrophic incompetence by user Goric.
Gorik's odd, but he's not incompetent. Probably doing it on purpose to stop Joko's awakening
Yeah,
from
I am.
through.
That's why I sort of
Worried about his own
am
skin.
pretty careful in couching my words about the game. They do
Didn't
have.
say anything about Blish. Wonder where he is.
I've described them as cultists.
Hope he's okay.
It's not particularly generous of me. I'll grant you that. Now, Guild Wars 2 has its share, as well, of
Inquest or Awaken.
enthusiasts. Let's go with enthusiasts. But I don't think they are as unified in their behaviors or as extreme. It's not in my experience. And part of the reason I think in both cases, but especially in Guild Wars 2, is that we've tended to
But I was chosen!
consider our game underappreciated.
Barricading a door. Probably digging in somewhere deep inside
Ooh,
the
you
facility.
played since the original.
Rocks. We're
I would
making headway.
actually
You still
like
cutting through?
to
Absolutely,
experience what the
Commander.
original
the
was like.
Omicron are even better fighters than I thought they'd be.
Well, it's always going to depend on the things you're looking for in a game. You know, the people who are looking for World v. World type stuff, for them, absolutely understand them saying it's a WoW killer. It's a much better game for that type of player. I don't even consider that to be a controversial take.
Would you like to return the call?
Yes. Is someone there?
I have Guild Wars 1 installed as well. I have not played it as much as I would like to. I always run into a mechanic that frustrates
That's
me.
Tiny, and I'm a friend.
Imagine
We're
that.
here to help.
Something frustrating me.
Is that Blish? Are you okay? I've been so worried.
Okay, well,
Bottom level lab.
We'll come get you.
okay, thank
But we
you.
also need
Bottom
to shut
level.
down the gates
Okay.
to stop Joko's army.
The gate hub's on the way, but the bigger danger is if Joko gets his hands on it.
Transmission failed.
It's just not for me. Generally, I try not to
First
make
things first. We shut down the
broad
gate hub.
statements about a game sucks.
Tell
Which is
the
why I say
Omicron
to
dig
me,
in.
I
This
hate
may
it.
take a while.
It doesn't suck. It's dumb for someone to say Guild Wars 2 sucks, or WoW sucks, or Final Fantasy 14 sucks. You can certainly say the company making it sucks. That's probably true. Why am I not able to get the hell out? Okay, there we go. Where are we? We need to be over there. What the? I have opinions. They're facts, but they're also opinions. But everyone's got opinions. just mine are right. Okay?
This will be unpleasant.
People just don't seem to understand that my opinions are right. God, I tried to love ESO. I tried so hard. I got into one of the early, it might not have even a beta. It might have been an alpha. And I tried and tried and tried to love it. I've been trying to love it for
that is a lot of
ever
awakening.
since.
Charging right in might not be the best plan.
It's okay.
The Inquest
It's not
probably has
bad.
protective measures
I don't
all
hate it
over.
the way I hate
If you took
FF14.
any of those security passwords, maybe they help. Exit gate must be programmable.
What I always like is when I have a reason to come back to Guild Wars 2, because a lot of times I have no real good reason to play it.
Gates are how they're getting in here.
And it's tough for me to, find something to do.
Smash him. That'll shut him down.
Now opening portal 2.
Okay, what am I? Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
There's too many of them.
Oh, stealth console.
Turret controls.
Input password and activate stealth. I'm stealthy, alright.
Now opening portal 2. Unit trip.
Claim you.
Alert. Security response required. Alert.
Take them out.
Works lab. Okay, there's the turret console. Turn that on. I have to go that way.
Okay.
Pardon me if I'm
inbound gates
a
are
little
shut
bit
down.
inattentive. I'm
That should stop the invasion for now.
attempting to not die.
Until an awakened Asura comes along and fixes the controls. Maybe Gorick and Bush can think of a permanent fix.
In the meantime, Rox, we took out the controls for
Golem
inbound
console.
awakened, which may mean more of them stuck on your end.
Understood. Oh, Makan, their escape gates are blocked. Get ready for a reverse stampede.
I checked not too long ago, and by adding up my most played accounts,
all these
most played characters on WoW
Choco's goons
and
have been trying
Latro,
pretty hard.
6,000 hours played in
Must be
WoW
something good
at
inside.
least, 5,500 at least in Latro, and I'm at 4,000 between my two accounts here. Golem bomb console, sure.
It's gotta be them.
I think that's perfectly fair. It's a reasonable demand, and normally it's not the sort of thing you have to worry about because I normally just die a lot anyway.
Foreign substance detected. Internal systems compromised.
Hold that thought.
I will tell you a story. It's even a true story. A friend of mine used to work for Cryptic, the guys who made City of Heroes. They make Champions Online. They make Star Trek Online. They make Neverwinter. Right? He worked for them at
Unlocking the door now.
at the time. Star Trek Online brought out their first lockbox. I'll get back to City Heroes in a second. They brought out their first lockbox, and they made as much money in 2 days as they made literally in the previous year in terms of revenue. Okay? That amount of money and that drive, that explains everything about gaming. Well, with most exceptions. WoW still has a sub. There are the optional subs in other games. They have lockboxes here. But that explains how gaming changed so much. 2 days versus a year. Now, City of Heroes, there are servers for City of Heroes. I don't know if you're aware of that. If you want to play City of Heroes, you can stop missing it tonight. Just Google City of Heroes and the word Homecoming. That's the server cluster I play on. I play on Everlasting is the name of the server. They have 4. One's in Europe. 3 are in, I believe, Canada, North America. And they were running, originally, leaked pre-release code that was on the test server for the last patch that never got released. And they have added content to the game. No. They have been talking with NCSoft. They are a pirate server, a private server. They have been talking with NCSoft for about 2 or 3 years now, maybe 3 years, trying to become an officially recognized fan server. But that has not come to be. So they are a private or pirate server running leaked code, but they have added to it. They've added additional archetypes that can be played, additional power sets that have been added. So they are continuing to make the game bigger than it used to be. Yeah, I played an enormous amount of City of Heroes back in the day, and I have more than 45 characters on Homecoming. I'm at like 48. Right, in this case, they have not yet intervened. I mean, so, you know, if you miss it and you want to give it a play, it won't cost anything. You know, once a month, they take donations for the servers, and those usually take an hour or 2 for people to donate enough that for the next month. There are plenty of players, and the game is what you remember. Okay, that looks like something unpleasant. Are we going to fight it? Are we going to fight them? I've entered the basement lab.
Sorry.
See, it's them. I told you it wasn't a trick.
It's Gorik and, well, his brother.
Gorik? Where's your brother?
Here. Hello? I am Lish.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I'm disappointed Turbine, the whole company went weird.
Why does your voice sound weird?
So for a long time.
1 second, Timey. She was so excited about seeing Blish again. I'd hate for her to find out about this golem situation over a comm.
Agreed. She should see for herself.
If you're finished whispering...
Okay,
yeah,
what's the big threat?
They spun off the MMO part of the game, DDO and Latro, and eventually
explain now.
That ended up under Daybreak Games, formerly known as Sony Online Entertainment, and now they're all part of the Embracer Group.
Activating radical decontamination protocol level 2. Self-destruct initiated.
Yeah, Standing Stone Games.
What is it with Inquest self-destructing labs?
Was under Daybreak, but Daybreak got bought out. And they're part of the Embracer Group, I think. I can't keep it up. One of the big mega corporations that's buying all of the game companies. This one's Swedish, I think, the Embracer Group.
Those horrible plague tests.
And the name Embracer Group doesn't sound a little bit like the Borg.
No, I study insects.
Sounds exactly like the Borg.
I was against the testing, although the results have been fascinating. Also, it's technically not a plague. It's a pestilence. That's something of a misnomer among...
Gorik! What about the self-destruct?
Once the decontamination protocol starts, it can't be turned off.
Damn it! Rocks! Rata Primus is going to self-destruct!
Logical.
Get the Omicron as far back as you can!
I have to enter the containment vault. Appears to be this way. Given the fact that we have a big green arrow, I'm going to assume that it's this way. This way. There's fire and stuff over here. Ow, 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 ow. Burning feeling in my feet. Oh, that could be, could just be athlete's foot. Never mind. Sure, stealth me up. Being stealthy doesn't hurt.
Oh no. The door's wide open.
Warning. Contagions in this vault may cause tissue destruction, parasitic infestation, or death.
Too late. They're gone.
Try the gate hub.
The gate hub. Presumably back out. Okay.
More awakened. We don't have time for this.
Well, then I'll just run over here and stealth. Again. Haha, sorry guys. I gotta go. Me and the bot have got places to go and people to kill. Oh, it's Palama Joko.
You twisted. Stop and face me.
Before unleashing the Scarab Plague on your beloved Tyrion, don't you wish?
I haven't brought myself to track them all down yet, all the pets for the rangers. My main ranger's got a bunch of them, but the others, not so much.
The newbie, on the other hand, better to be sure. Commander Lanai?
Yes, Great One.
Kill them.
As you command.
No!
A small parting gift.
Commander Lanai. There goes Joko. He's a lovely fellow, is Joko, really. Once you really get to know him, he's a sweetheart.
Infuriating. For the record, you've been struck.
Sucking us in.
Don't fret, Norn. Wherever we land, you'll still face me.
Radical decontamination protocol level 2. Operating.
It's sucking me in. Wait, my memory is that we end up getting sucked, so... I'm at question mark, question mark, question mark.
Divinity's Reach.
Everyone, clear out!
DR. Welcome to Divinity's Reach, where bad things are happening.
Those burning rocks she summoned. They're killing the townfolk.
Goran, can you hear me?
Yes, we're reading you on our instruments.
Solar
It appears
core.
to damage the gate. Can you fix it? I will try. But we won't know if it's working until the commander and Graham go through it. Either way, I'll need a way to cut through the interference.
Work fast, Flash. The self-destruct countdown.
Tyrians! These fools don't know what they have. Freedom to do as they please. No master to control them.
Energy signature to
The fire you took from those burning rocks. Blasting shade might make a bright enough flare for Blish to see. She's awakening townspeople. Everybody run! Get out of here!
Everybody run. The homecoming queen's got a gun. Send an energy signal to Blish.
signal strength is sufficient.
Awake and completed.
Less
Oh,
talking, more opening.
we're getting sucked again.
There's nothing.
Normally that wouldn't be a problem for me, but sometimes getting sucked, it's not so great. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Mount Maelstrom?
The gate failed to work properly.
We can see that.
Yeah, I agree.
What's going on?
Completely. That, you know, it's one of those things where if you've got a reasonable excuse to have something weird and cool happen, then yeah.
I admit, this is a challenge I didn't expect.
I agree entirely.
Then yield. Tell us Joko's plans for the plague. Then we all walk away.
You assume Joko's control can simply be discarded. Here again, you're wrong.
Koss managed it.
You'll have to boost the signal even more. Something's weakening it. Distance or perhaps interference.
Pick up the solar cores and we'll just fire them at what's her nose. Up. We're about to get vacuum sucked again. Oh, there's something big behind her. He's a handsome-looking fellow, don't you think? Ow.
Fixing your location.
Radical decontamination protocol. Final calibration.
Better work this time.
And if it doesn't work, what's the worst that can happen? What? Here we go!
Nope. Frostwalk Tundra.
Keep after her. She can't hold out forever.
Death is coming for one of us. I don't intend for it to be me, but if it is...
Tell me!
Don't leave my remains where Joko can awaken me. Please.
Okay.
Infuriated!
I'm low on health. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Got him down to 10%.
And you thought I was beat. Infuriated! 6 feet tall! Okay, you two. Tell me there's good news.
Commander, we're losing your signal. Working on it.
That doesn't sound like good news. I said good news. Yeah, I agree. It's a great mechanic, and I'd love to have seen more games at it. The game also has sort of a mini, using the fields and finishers,
No
as sort of a
idea.
mini fellowship
Gorek.
maneuver from Latra.
Timey,
I would love to see
do you
more
read?
games use that kind of mechanic.
Can anybody hear
Either
me?
of those.
You think
Here we are.
countdown ended?
I can see my house from here?
Doesn't look good.
Give me peace.
I will give you peace if I can.
Infuriated!
That's a whole lot of peace I gave them. Oh, I'd love personal housing. As someone who enjoyed it in EverQuest 2 and Star Wars Galaxies
Worst places for
and
your time
Rift
to run out, I guess.
and WildStar,
Kind of
I would love to have it.
beautiful. Plus, not likely Joko can awaken Lanai here. So I guess she got her wish.
Bram. The letter. The one you sent Timey?
She told you.
She did. I'm glad she did.
So, I guess we should talk about that.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Gorek.
Oh, thank the alchemy.
Where are you? These coordinates from that last energy signature make no sense.
Then they're probably right.
Our coordinates
Can
are
you get us
0,
out of here
0,
or
0.
Opening a gate now.
That's a
I
combination
suggest
an
you hurry.
idiot would put on their
Our
luggage.
start is imminent.
Okay. Oh, We got sucked again.
Brace yourselves! It's gonna blow!
Wow, first we got sucked and now we're gonna get blown.
Subtle. I like your style.
Commander, the Omicron force is clear. The last of the Awakened and Inquest are breaking and running. We did it!
Well done!
Great work, Rox. Give our congratulations to the elders.
You know, your little friend has been worried. Went inside to bite her nails in private, she said.
There's no more avoiding this.
Yeah. Blish, Gorik, come with me.
Of course.
Blish. Oh, follow Blish. I said come with me. I told them to come with me. Why am I following Blish? We're going to run in circles.
Could you give us a few minutes?
Of course, Outlander. Take your time.
Well, it's hard to know. I mean, it could certainly still be part of the Guild Wars 2 game military-industrial complex. But it could also be an entirely new product.
Commander? Gorik? And... Blish?
Hello, Timey.
I'm sorry, Timey. I wish there was an easier way to tell you.
Oh my...
I assume so.
Here we go again. What'll it be?
But then if it gets
Disgust?
shit-canned, we may
Horror?
never hear about it.
Don't keep us in suspense.
Amazing. Beautiful.
That is unexpected. And likely inaccurate. Life as a machine is incomprehensible to living beings.
But you're safe. From life's... frailties.
Safe?
They have said that. Yeah, they said
lab, our
basically
data,
shortly after
also
End of Dragons
inaccurate.
came out, don't
I
worry,
was
it's
able
not
to
the end of
save
the game. We're
substantial
working
data
on
to my local storage.
in a new expansion. It was
Archives?
specific.
Yes.
They are working on the next
Also,
expansion.
the research on Kraukatoric.
Then...
We assume
it's
there's going to
settled.
be Living World
You're
Season
both
6 or something
working with me
similar. They may
Well,
not name it that.
We'll have to
That
discuss
will happen
authorship
before, but we
hierarchy
don't
for
really
any
know any
published
details.
research.
We're hoping
And
to
of
get
course we'll
details
stipulate
sometime
that you
this
don't have
month.
supervisory
A roadmap,
authority,
say, would be
but
nice.
I suppose that's agreeable.
Very agreeable.
Knock on wood.
Good, because we might have stopped Joko's invasion today, but we know he has plans for the Scarab Plague. Safe to assume they're horrific. If we expect to figure out what he's up to and stop him, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
The magnifying lens or the cheetah staring at the
recognition
at the camera. Ah, there we go.
And finished.
Finished. A bug in the system. Complete. View next in journal. Next will be Long Live the Lich. Volatile magic.
Rare and valuable.
Rare and valuable. Did I not? Okay. Oh, there we are. Ah. 20 delicious slots. And the Inquest device back unit. It's petite. Let me, Timey?
How are you doing, Timey? I can't imagine how you must feel right now.
It's complicated. Well, everyone keeps checking on me,
What
and
is
I appreciate it.
fucking
But
going on?
I'm fine.
My new mouse is freaking me
I'm
out. It's
excited
not
to
doing
work
things
with
I expect to
Blish and
do.
Gorik. I think we can make some
For
real
instance, I
progress.
can't drag things. It just...
on everything.
The keyboard's not working. What? I hit... What? Well, I'm keeping the bag. I was kind of trying to drag it down to the other bag. My input and output are freaking out.
Got to be tough to lose your lab like that. Glad you'll be working with Timey for a while, though. With Joko stealing
So
the
I can hit
plan,
F to
we need all the
talk
brain power we
with the
can get.
NPCs.
Wish I knew how he plans to unleash it.
Yes.
And I can hit
and
S,
yes,
and
I
it
think that's fairly obvious.
in the text
Fortunately
field
for you, I'm the foremost expert on
the
scarabs.
for
Rest
text
assured,
entry,
you got expertise and a
slash
fair dose of
appears, but I can't hit
brilliance on your
G
side.
or any other key. I'm confused.
I was pretty relieved
F is
by
working.
Timey's reaction.
Good.
As was
I have a
To
brand
be
new
welcomed.
mouse. I got it like picked it up
really
from the front
seen.
porch like 5 minutes before the
Especially by
stream.
someone so brilliant.
It's been working up till now,
It
but
is
suddenly it has
appreciated.
decided it
I
wishes
did
to
not
freak out.
realize how
My
much I
keyboard.
missed your mind.
It's not working. You see, every time I left click on it to drag it, my message was suppressed due to excessive messaging. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll try to talk to these people, and then I'll probably be
Well,
calling it
Captain,
an evening, as I need
looks
to
like
debug.
I owe you again.
What the fuck has happened
This
to
wasn't
my
more
machine,
than
which
you
is suddenly
bargained for.
possessed
This
by
was a
demons?
tough one, Bram. I don't think the Olmecon need to worry about the inquest anymore.
Yes. Seems we're safe.
All right. It's not working. So my game is in a hosed state. I'm glad it lasted this long. I don't blame the game. In this particular case, I assume there's an issue with the new mouse that is freaking things out. So I'm going to call it a stream here because it's a good break point, and my computer's on fire. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, probably moving on to Long Live the Lich, the next chapter of Living World Season 4. We finished up 2, I think 4 more to go. So, I hope you guys had some fun tonight.
There shall be no mercy for your trespass.
There shall be no mercy for my trespasses, which saddens me. Anyway, I hope the rest of your Thursday evening goes great. I hope your Friday goes quickly so you can get into a spectacularly awesome weekend, or just, a weekend. But I'm out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys.